Is Paps LaRue here to call the action at ringside, and we got a hell of a night in store for you, ladies and gentlemen, here this evening. First of all, we start this broadcast with an announcement of our next special event. We do have a date set. It will be Saturday, October the 17th for RWF Rocktoberfest, celebrating the Oktoberfest tradition here at the RWF. Another announcement that came forward recently is that at that event, RWF Rocktoberfest, it will have a main event in which RWF champion Bags will have to defend his championship inside the Elimination Beer Tent. So we'll have more details on that in the weeks to come. Right now, we're going to start things off with a grudge match this evening, as Brian Simpson will be taking on RWF champion Bags in a non-title match. This is a bit of a grudge match from last week, as Brian and Bags faced off last week here on RWF television, and it ended in a count-out victory for Brian, and Bags was not happy with that, wanted himself a rematch, so here we go. The superstars are in the ring, and we will be starting momentarily. The referee calls for the bell. Rematch, Brian and Bags. Again, this match ended in a count-out victory for Brian last week. Bags was not satisfied with that, said, "You can't beat me in a one-on-one match without count-outs," so here we go. Brian and Bags, round two. Looks like Bags is controlling this match so far. Big knee to the face on Simpson. He's going to be feeling that one in the morning. Gene's going to have to get him a cup of coffee on Monday to wake him up for the show, the morning sickness with Brian and Gene. Simpson trying to get some offense in. Finally gets a clothesline down on the RWF champion Bags, as Bags is going to roll out of the ring and collect his thoughts for a second. Coming back in, and nice dragon leg takedown on Brian there. The RWF champion Bags controlling this match mostly so far. Again, this is a non-title match. However, Bags will have to defend his RWF championship, as announced earlier, inside the Elimination Beer Tent. And again, we'll have more details on that. As Bags goes for a kick there, but whiffs, and then Brian went for a pump handle slam, but missed Bags with that neck breaker. And what the hell? What's happening now? Who's this coming down to the ring? Is that who I think it is? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the boss of the whole damn building in Midwest Family Lacrosse. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ring Boy interjecting himself into this match, kind of causing a distraction in favor of Brian. What the hell is Ring Boy doing out here? Ring Boy, the head man in charge of Midwest Family Lacrosse, and subsequently us here at the RWF. The boss man is in the building tonight, and it looks like that distraction on Bags looks to have worked, as Brian is now starting to take control of this match a little bit over the RWF champion. Where did Ring Boy go? Is he still hanging around over here by ringside? I'm not seeing him. But I can tell you, that little brief moment where Ring Boy came out here definitely gave the advantage to Brian Simpson, as Brian is now putting the screws to the RWF champion Bags. I'm looking around ringside, and I'm not seeing Ring Boy anywhere around. It was almost like he disappeared as soon as he came in, wearing his lederhosen and everything. Definitely in the Oktoberfest spirit here in the RWF. What was his purpose to being here? Was it just to make his presence felt, and Bags was just an unwilling victim of that? Was it meant to be a distraction? We don't know. We're going to have to find out more about this as the RWF champion Bags starts to come into this match a little bit, putting that capture suplex on Simpson. That's usually the precursor to Midnight Metal, as Bags is going to get a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. That was very confusing. I mean, the news did break today that RWF Oktoberfest would be happening on the 17th, as Bags is setting up for Midnight Metal. Bags is going to hit Midnight Metal on Simpson at the edge of the ring. Is he too close to the ropes, though? Bags has to drag him away from those ropes. He's going to get a cover. Referee with his damn sweet time. 1, 2, and a kick out. that moment of hesitation where Baggs had to drag Bryan away from the ropes might have cost him the match. He put on Midnight Metal just a little bit too close to the ropes. Baggs with that hell of a shooting star maneuver coming off the middle rope there. That distraction from Ring Boy definitely cost him a step, but Baggs regaining control in this match over Brian Simpson. As Bryan going to now mount some offense and wrench down on that arm. Simpson with a big slam. Are we going to see what's Simpson got in mind here? Oh, we know what this is. Yeah, that's right, Baggs. You can't spell bacon with a small b. Off the ropes and the little shimmy in the big fist. Dude, Bryan is setting up right now. He's setting up for the capital B. Capital B, middle of the ring. We're going to get a cover, and 1, 2, and Baggs will kick out. What a hell of a match that these two have put on so far, and that's adding to the match that they had last week, which again was a count-out victory for Bryan. Baggs was not satisfied with that, and so called for the match tonight. And then Ring Boy comes in for. We'll have to figure out what the hell he was doing out here. He definitely looked to have some words with Baggs. The RWF champion. That's what happens when you're the RWF champion. You've got everybody gunning for you, and apparently the boss man, the head man in charge of Midwest Family Lacrosse, has got something to say to the RWF champion. I mean, technically, as an employee, even if he is the boss, technically, he's still an eligible combatant. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Are we going to maybe see Ring Boy in the Elimination Beer Tent match that will be coming up at Oktoberfest, RWF Rocktoberfest on October the 17th? This is Yo Soy Tap Out. Simpson putting Yo Soy Tap Out on the RWF champion as Baggs slips out of it in a big fist. That has ended some matches. Yo Soy Tap Out has ended some matches for Bryan, not able to put away the RWF champion, but he gets out of that submission hold himself with that arm drag takeover. These two are definitely in the middle of some heated matches that these two have had. Baggs and Simpson have definitely gone at each other. I would definitely say, well, Baggs obviously has to be involved in the Elimination Beer Tent, as it will be for the RWF Championship. But I would say Bryan's got to be in that beer tent as well. The Elimination Beer Tent will have 6 combatants in it. Obviously, the RWF champion Baggs has to be one of them, as he will be defending the title. But who the other 5 will be is still up in the air. But I definitely got to say Bryan's got to be involved in it, especially everything he's gone through with the RWF champion in now these last 2 weeks. Are we going to get the capital B off the top rope? Capital B off the top rope. Holy frijoles. How is Baggs going to kick out of this one? Does Simpson have the energy for the cover? 1, 2, and a kick out. Wow. Hitting the capital B from the top rope. What does Simpson have to do to put away the RWF champion? Again, this is a non-title match. And I would say now, at this point, win or lose, if Simpson win or lose here, is going to have to be involved. I would have to say he would definitely get my vote to be involved in that Elimination Beer Tent. As Baggs is going to hit Midnight Metal. 1, 2, and a kick out again. Both superstars have hit each other's finishers on each other multiple times and nothing to show for it, including Simpson hitting the capital B off the top rope as Baggs waving Simpson to his feet and a clubbing blow to the top of the head. This is just the first match here tonight on RWF television, ladies and gentlemen. Going hard with episode 10, by the way. Baggs with that running power slam out of the corner, going to get a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. I think Baggs put that maneuver on more or less in an effort to make Simpson kick out. When you make your opponent kick out like that, you're making him expel energy. That's helping him. That's forcing him to get rid of some stamina. So he probably didn't expect the 3 count there, but just putting that cover on, Bags was calling for the finisher there, but looks like Simpson's going to bust out of it with a jawbreaker and then a big clothesline to take down the RWF champion in this non-title match. As Bags is now, Brian's going to put on Yosoi Tap Out. Brian's got Yosoi Tap Out on the champion in the middle of the ring, and Bags getting out of it. Clubbing blow, and now we're going to take this to the outside of the ring. Are we going to see another count out? Bags doesn't look like he wants that to happen. Bags is waving Brian, get your ass back into this ring. We're not having another count-out finish this week. As Bags with a big moonsault off that middle rope to the floor. That is some distance there. Bags is now going to climb the top rope. What's he going to do from there? And a big Houston hangover on Simpson to the outside of the ring. Top of the rope to the outside of the ring. That's as high as you can get in a match like this, as Bags now throws Brian back into the ring again. He doesn't want this to finish in a count-out victory like their last outing. Bags with a blue thunder bomb. Is he going to cover? No, he will not. And dude, jumping down onto that arm. These two have put each other through hell in this match. I'm surprised Bags can even have any offense after Simpson was given the distraction from Ring Boy, big boss man in the building. That is, again, a story that we're going to be following over the course of the next couple of weeks, especially this next week, as Bags is going to hit Midnight Metal again. Bags, Midnight Metal, middle of the ring. We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! I thought it was a 3, but it wasn't. I thought it was 3. Bags is beside himself, completely out of breath. Who is going to come away victorious? Who is going to be able to hit the last move here? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pabst LaRue. It has been a hell of a pleasure calling a match like this between two heavy-hitting superstars like Bags and Brian. This has been a hell of a showing from both superstars, especially Bags, who had to deal with the distraction from Ring Boy. And these two exchanging blows, exchanging reversals, clubbing blows, elbows. What is going to happen here is Bags hitting that shooting star press off the middle rope. We're going to get a cover here, and 1, 2, and a kick out. These two going a long haul. Just a reminder, we still have a Rock Foundation Championship match to do in a little bit as Bags gets that big kick in, and he's got some middle fingers for Simpson there. Shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin, his idol. And a blue thunder bomb. Are we going to get a cover? No, he will not take the cover there. Bags wants Midnight Metal again. Nope, he's not going to get it, though. Is Simpson going to break his arm there? And what's Simpson got in store for him here? A nice swinging face breaker. These two have traded blows. I'm surprised there isn't blood in this ring at this point. Simpson now for Yosoi Tap Out. One more time, a third time he's putting on Yosoi Tap Out. Is Bags going to tap? No, he gets out. Simpson throwing Bags into the ring again. This is a non-title match. And I think if anything can cement Brian being involved in that elimination beer tent match, it's this. Bags is going to put on a submission of his own, but Simpson getting out of it, or did Bags let him up? Difficult to say. Bags looked like he was going for an RKO there, but got pushed away, but still hits a fireman carry suplex. Bags now slowing things down. He's got to take some time to reflect. He has hit Midnight Metal 3 times on Brian now. Brian has hit Yosoi Tap Out on Bags 3 times. 2 capital Bs, including one of them off the top rope. One of these two have to throw at each other to put each other away in this match. Bags hanging him up on the ring. Is Bags going to go to the high rent district? Bags to the top rope. Went for a swanton bomb, and Brian gets up. And Brian looks like he's setting up for the capital B one more time. Can he hit it? Brian picks up capital B. Capital B, middle of the ring. Cover 1, 2, and 3. Wow, Brian Simpson putting the cover on the RWF champion in a non-title match. That, I think, had to staple it right there. Again, our next special event here in the RWF is going to be RWF Rocktoberfest. It will happen on Saturday, October the 17th, where RWF champion Bags is going to have to defend that championship inside what we're calling the Elimination Beer Tent. And if anything solidified Bryan's appearance in that match, it is his performance tonight. That huge capital B off the top rope. Bryan definitely earned his way into that match. I would say it would be a disgrace to the RWF and competition in general if Bryan did not make his way into that elimination beer tent match coming up at RWF Rocktoberfest on October the 17th. He got the count-out victory last week. Bags said, we're not done yet, wanted another match, and it kind of came back to bite him in the ass as he lost this one clean, fair and square in the middle of the ring. But boy, oh boy, did these two superstars throw everything but the kitchen sink at one another. We're going to see this rivalry go on and on, I would say, over the next few weeks leading up to RWF Rocktoberfest. Well, we still got a whole other match to go here, folks. My name is Paps LaRue, calling the action from ringside as we are now going to our Rock Foundation Championship match. The longest reigning Rock Foundation champion, Billy Doc Niles, going to be defending his championship tonight against the original Rock Foundation champion, T-Bone. Billy Doc Niles has defended his Rock Foundation championship successfully 3 times now. No Rock Foundation champion has been able to do that. As a matter of fact, there's only been one other person to defend it more than once. T-Bone successfully defended his Rock Foundation championship when he originally won it. He defended it successfully in his first title defense against Gene, and actually did so in rapid fashion. And then that title was stripped of him from L. Scott Roberto Shaw. He was given a chance at another title shot at our last special event, RWF End of Summer Bash. Was not able to come away victorious there. He finds himself in here as Billy Doc Niles decided to challenge T-Bone in the name of good competition. So the longest reigning Rock Foundation champion will take on the original Rock Foundation champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Rock Foundation Championship, the belt that must be defended every single week here on RWF television. Making his way to the ring first, this man is the original Rock Foundation champion. He won that Rock Foundation Championship belt way back at our very first special event here at the RWF called RWF Independence that aired on the 4th of July. T-Bone was able to come away victorious in that match, becoming the inaugural Rock Foundation champion. As a matter of fact, not only was he the winner of that match, it was a 4-man elimination match, and he eliminated all 3 of the other 3 competitors. It was a very dominant performance at RWF Independence from T-Bone, and that gave him his first RWF Rock Foundation title. He has lost it, and he has a chance to earn it back tonight. But he's got to take it from this man. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Racing Report, your Rock Foundation champion, Billy Doc Niles, a.k.a. Mr. Fister, making his way to the ring. Mr. Fister, the longest reigning Rock Foundation champion, as I've stated. He is the only person to defend the Rock Foundation championship 3 times. Nobody else has so far been able to do that. He has successfully defended that Rock Foundation championship against Decker. He has defended it against L. Scott Roberto Shaw successfully. I believe he's even defended it against Gene. I'm losing track. He did have 3 successful title defenses, but now he's going to go test his mettle against T-Bone. Billy Doc Niles wants to keep that title around his waist. He has grown very accustomed to it. And that's the thing about the Rock Foundation Championship. You have to be a fighting champion. The RWF Rock Foundation Championship needs to be defended each and every week here on RWF television. So this title is on the line right now. Needed a little sip of the bubbly if I'm going to be continuing this match forward. It was a hell of a match to call between Bryan and Bags. Now we've got a title on the line. T-Bone, the original Rock Foundation champion, Again, winning that Rock Foundation Championship back at RWF Independence. What a hell of a showing there it was for him. And he's going to test his mettle against the current and longest reigning Rock Foundation champion, Billy Doc Niles. He has used his powerful move, Mr. Fister, on multiple occasions to not only defend his championship, but it's also good for the ladies, if you know what good old Paps LaRue is saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Billy Doc Niles turning that championship belt over to the referee. Is he handing it over for the last time? Our referee showing that belt to T-Bone, letting him know what he's fighting for. T-Bone knows what he's fighting for. He's held that belt himself. He's looking to pick it up again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rock Foundation Championship is on the line. T-Bone, the original Rock Foundation champion. Billy Doc Niles, the current and longest reigning Rock Foundation champion. Bell is rung, and we are underway. T-Bone starting things off with a dragon leg takedown. And now wrenching on the arm of Billy Doc Niles. Got to take the arms out of Billy Doc Niles. He hits Mr. Fister with the right arm. That's going to be the one to take out, but working on either of the arms, because Mr. Fister, well, what do you know? He can double fist it if he needs to. So working on the left arm is not a bad idea either on the part of T-Bone. And we all know that Oktoberfest is what double fisting is for. That's what Mr. Fister has come here to do in the RWF, and he has done so multiple occasions, which is why he holds that Rock Foundation Championship as he starts mounting some offense now against T-Bone with some big fists to the face and a big knee. Throwing T-Bone into the ropes, the two big men collide and now start. T-Bone's like, I can fist him too with the best of them. T-Bone not letting up. Jeez Louise. That was, 15 fists in a row from T-Bone. He's not playing around in this match as he's going to hit snake eyes all over Billy Doc Niles. Now carrying him over the ropes and hanging him up there. Billy Doc Niles, the champion, is not looking so great in this match as T-Bone now climbs the ropes. Going to get a big elbow drops right on the small of the back of Billy Doc Niles and a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. I think that was more of a maintenance cover there. That was more to work on the back. He hit that big elbow drop off the top rope onto the lower back of Billy Doc Niles and then wanted to put a cover on him to make him use that back once again to kick out of it. That is smart strategy on T-Bone, the former Rock Foundation champion. Billy Doc Niles with a big kick to the side there as he's now starting to take control of this match, wedging that knee between the shoulder blades of T-Bone. And then T-Bone wrenching out of it and flipping Billy Doc Niles over. Billy Doc Niles throwing T-Bone into the corner now, and T-Bone almost playing possum there as he hits him right away with a DDT. Again, looked like he was playing possum there. Looked like he was out on his feet, and second Billy Doc Niles got anywhere near him, T-Bone came in with a DDT, and that was a hell of a good combination there. A nice shoulder tackle of the... Are we going to see tech support here? Are we going to see tech support? T-Bone is loading up. Got Billy Doc Niles from behind. Is that going to be it right here? Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out. T-Bone wondering what he's going to do and what he's going to do next in this match. He's definitely been working on the lower back of Billy Doc Niles. Billy Doc Niles, nice punch to the face. Not the big Mr. Fister that we're used to. Nice. That was a nice dragon sleeper there he had on T-Bone, but T-Bone got that foot under the rope, and Billy Doc Niles had to break the call. Billy Doc Niles loaded up that big wasteland senton combination. That's usually precursor to Mr. Fister, but this has put away some people as well as we get a 2 count there. That big wasteland senton combo, that a big man the size of Billy Doc Niles coming down on your chest like that, that'll crack a sternum. As Billy Doc Niles dragging T-Bone, what's he going to do here? Nice submission maneuvers. Billy Doc Niles showing his technical prowess in this match, and he's got to do it. Against T-Bone, this is actually quite impressive. T-Bone is the most technically sound superstar in the RWF, and Billy Doc Niles is going hold for him, so you got to give it up to the Rock Foundation champion here. As this could be the end of it right here. Doc loaded up for Mr. Pfister. And Mr. Pfister, but he's in the corner, though. He's got to get T-Bone out of that corner. What do we got here? This is almost we got a big jackknife powerbomb. T-Bone, wow, how is T-Bone even in this match? He took Mr. Pfister on the chin. Billy Doc Niles had to drag him out of that corner, and in that time, T-Bone must have snapped to his senses, and he's kicking it into high gear now. It probably cost Billy Doc Niles hitting Mr. Pfister in the corner of the ring. He was too close to the ropes for a cover. And in the process of having to pull T-Bone away, T-Bone just sort of snapped out of it. That might have been lucky on T-Bone's part as he now climbs the top rope here. Went for a leg drop, and Billy Doc Niles got his big ass out of the way quick. You see a guy the size of T-Bone coming at you with a big giant leg like that off a top rope, that tends to put a little pep in your step in terms of getting the hell out of the way. Even if you're another big man like Billy Doc Niles, he goes for a big belly-to-back suplex. That had some... The referee almost got shaken out of the ring on that maneuver. Billy Doc Niles going to hit that Wasteland Senton combo again, it looks like. Big... That hurts my chest just watching it as he goes for the cover, but T-Bone with an immediate kick out. God, that hurts my chest every time I see it. Think of that big man coming down on my chest. No, sir. Thank you very much. T-Bone with a nice placement on that missile drop kick. These two are trading blows just back and forth. Mr. Pfister with some clubs to the face. And now that reverse slam. What are these two willing to throw at each other with the RWF Rock Foundation Championship on the line here tonight, folks? Mr. Pfister with that big fist. I don't think that was the official Mr. Pfister, was it? It certainly was a big fist. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Billy Doc Niles now retaining that title for a 4th time. The longest reigning Rock Foundation champion has found himself on a roll these days on RWF television, beating the original Rock Foundation champion in the middle of the ring here tonight. Billy Doc Niles, a.k.a. Mr. Pfister, retaining his title again. This has been one hell of an evening here in the RWF, folks. My name is Paps LaRue. Just a reminder, coming up on Saturday, October 17th, will be our next special event, RWF Rocktoberfest, where it has been announced earlier on today that RWF champion Bags will have to defend his RWF championship inside the Elimination Beer Tent. I guess now the question remains if Billy Doc Niles can keep defending that Rock Foundation championship until then. Does Billy Doc Niles maybe find himself in that Elimination Beer Tent? And could he maybe be a double champion here in the RWF, holding both titles? Now, that would be something, and that is something that we will answer in the weeks to come. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paps LaRue, saying good night from RWF Rockfest.